The horrific images of Tyre Nichols' beating death in Memphis have brought fresh calls for police to abolish the illegal, unconstitutional tactic known as a jump out. Mom! Officers jumping out of their patrol car to stop someone without probable cause, often looking for guns or drugs.
We do not do jump outs, ma'am.
Now, this never-before broadcast video of MPD Chief Robert Contee reveals new questions about whether MPD is going far enough to ensure D.C. police aren't using jump outs in the district.
Since there was no investigation done, you don't know as you sit here whether jump outs were still being done in 2018, correct?
I don't know, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
And you don't know as you sit here whether jump outs are still being done today, right?
Somebody could be doing a jump out right now, and we may not know that. It's not something that's condoned by the department.
That's Chief Contee in a deposition last November, admitting under oath he did not investigate claims of jump out tactics being used by MPD officers in 2018 when Contee was an assistant chief.
I didn't want to believe it.
Chief Contee's deposition is part of a lawsuit brought by 18-year MPD veteran Sergeant Charlotte Djossou, alleging retaliation under D.C.'s Whistleblower Act after she reported wrongdoing, including the use of jump outs, to her superiors.
I was present during a roll call when an officer explained and instructed other officers to use the jump out tactic.
Chief Contee testified he didn't remember Djossou telling him about that roll call meeting, but her jump out claims are backed by former MPD officer Andrea Latson, who appeared for her deposition via cell phone from her car at night.
I've seen them myself when they just jump out on guys that are just standing there not doing anything.
Latson, who retired from the department in 2020 after 26 years on the force, testified in her case it wasn't Contee but another supervisor who did not take action when she reported jump outs on more than 20 separate occasions.
It was one of those like, Ann, your point?
I remember
in the chief's 2022 deposition, which was provided to WUSA 9 by Sergeant Djossou's attorneys, Contee said he did not investigate the jump out claims because they weren't specific enough, despite an in-person meeting and a follow-up email from Djossou.
I don't see anything specific actionable from Sergeant Djossou that says, hey, here's where they did a jump out.
Is that her job to tell you what to do?
Of course, she's a sergeant on the Metropolitan Police Department.
So she's supposed to direct you what to do?
She's an official of the Metropolitan Police Department.
What does that say, that there's been no investigation?
That they enable it and they're okay with it and they allow it.
You believe they look the other way?
Absolutely.
On WUSA 9 News at Noon, Ardelia Gonzalez asked Chief Contee about our report. The chief told her his officers don't, quote, just get out of the car to see who's going to run without having probable cause, or at least reasonable suspicion. The chief adding jump outs is not a part of what we do at the Metropolitan Police Department, and that jump outs only happen when officers don't have proper supervision. Eric Flack, WUSA 9.